Sometimes we just need to install one specific Python module. What is the version? Yes, this is the question because we can see that Python module has different versions. I'm not sure which version should be working on my project or eventually if I should be using the latest version or not. Sometimes I just need to do some tests because I was using one specific version. My environment has a previous version or older version of Python. Then all this kind of stuff. And okay, how can I play with those versions? I have to go to PyPy and download that file directly. Can I do something using pip? The answer is yes. It is simple. It is easy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can play and you can install. You can do a double check. So a lot of bonus in this video. So don't skip, don't get out. So let's cut to the video and let me show you how this works. Here we have this machine, and on this machine you can see that I have Python, and we can take a look on the version of this Python. This is 3.12.9. Yeah, all the Python that I have here is 3.12. something, probably 3.12.9. I would like to create a new virtual environment. I have already another video here talking about virtual environments, but for this one, let's create this real quick. Python-m of module venv will be my virtual environment. I'm going to create a venv, that folder, like hidden folder. And this will be amazing people that you are. So our virtual environment will be created. And now we can load that virtual environment, /bin/activate. We can see now that my virtual environment is loaded. We can see the name of the virtual environment between parentheses in the beginning of the prompt. Even if I clean up my screen, this guy will be here. And this is telling us, hey, I'm inside this virtual environment, okay? Now, if I do pip list, there is nothing here. Just a warning, hey, this version is not the latest one. There is a newer version, 26.1.1. Would like me to update? If yes, you can run this command. If not, just leave it is, and that's okay. No need to update now. I'm crazy with this. I update all the time, but we can keep this one here right now. And the main goal now is let's play with one specific module. I heard about one specific module, which is NumPy, and I'm trying to do some stuff, cool stuff. Then I heard that long ago, we used to do something like this, pip search NumPy. This indeed used to work long ago, but this was disabled because people were trying to attack so much this amazing website, and then they said, okay, no more. If you would like to, you can go to this website and you can search any information that you need. So let's copy this one over here. Let's go to our browser, pypy.org, and then we have that search. If you just go to pypy.org, this is the main page, and you can play over here. So you can have some ideas about how many projects, how many releases, how many files, how many users, which is huge. And then we can search by NumPy, or I put that wrong, NumPy. Then, okay, this is the one in question. I can click over there. And I know that the version over here is 2.4.5. This is the latest version, or current version. At the moment I'm recording this video, we can see the release was on May 15th, 2026. We can see some information over here about the Python module, which is pretty cool. But my main goal or my main question is the current version is 2.4.4. If I try to install, if I try to do something like pip install NumPy, this is going to install that latest version, which is 2.4.4. Is there a way to check all the previous versions? The answer is yes. You can see over here, release history, and this is going to show all the previous versions. 2.4.5, current one, this version, and then previously was 2.4.4, 2.4.3, 2.4.2, and then you can scroll down. We can see that 2.4.0 was skipped, and then before was 2.3.5, and go on. So if you scroll down, you can see all the versions over there, and that's it. That's simple. But Wally, can I see this via my terminal? definitely. So we can use a command over here called index versions. So let me clean up the screen and let's press enter. And check that beauty. This totally deserves your subscription, your thumbs up if you're not yet subscribed in this channel. The current version is 2.4.5, okay, or the latest version, 2.4.5. If we take a look here, 2.4.5, the latest one, 2.4.4, 4.3, 2.4.2, 2.4.1, and then we can see that gap. So let's come back, 2.4.1, and then we have 2.4.0. Let me resize this. 2.4.0 was yanked, and then there is no version or no entry over there. 2.4.0 RC1, it is not here as well. And then we can see 2.3.5, which is this one, and below 2.3.4, 2.3.3. Eventually, this list can be huge and will not be presented over here. Let's take a look if this is the case on this one. We can see that the latest version here is 1.3.0, and in the website you can see 0.96. So yeah, probably they have some sort of limit about the dates, because this was 2009, which is long ago, and we can see this information over here. Maybe the cutoff is 2009 or 2008 and before, then yes, I believe this is the point. But again, believe me, you don't want to be using this version over here because this was long ago, and there are a lot of new features and enhancements on all those modules, different versions. So definitely you stick with this one. But again, for different reasons, testing or troubleshooting, or maybe you like to come back like 2, 3, 4 versions, at least like 10 versions, something like that, then yes, this is useful. Going to the first one, not at all, okay? Pretty good. So this is one way that you can play with, or this is the way that you can play with. But let's suppose that I'm curious about the dependencies, and this is the bonus, this is the cherry on top of this cake. Is there a way to check all the dependencies, but I don't want to install, I don't want to deploy, I just would like to check the dependencies. Is there a way? Definitely, yes. You can execute a command like this: pip install numpy -- dry -run. If I execute like this, what will happen is pip is gonna try to install. We will not deploy, we will not install anything because we have this dry run. And numpy over here, there is no version attached or assigned to this numpy. So this will be using the latest version, which at the moment that I'm recording this video is 2.4.5. So let's give it a shot. Okay, what is the information? Collecting numpy, we can see the version of numpy here is 2.4.5, match with the one on the web page. And yes, in the case of this package, this is just going to install numpy on this specific version. There is no dependencies, no requirements. Hey Wally, you are saying that this package was not installed. Let's do a pip list. And again, we just have pip over there, like complaining about, and this bothered me so much, but I will not be updating this today. Then yes, nothing was installed, nothing was deployed. This is just saying, hey, if you like to deploy numpy on this version, this is the only package. There is no dependencies. Now let's do a cool stuff here, because I love this one. And let's suppose that I would like to check this version, 2.1.2 or 2.1.2. So the step to deploy or execute the dry run, let me clean up the screen. It is something like this: pip install numpy double equal, and now I'm gonna set the version 2.1.2 space -- dry -run. What this is gonna do is let me download the information about that specific version. We can see that numpy here now is 2.1.2, which is different from the latest version. And this, again, would install only numpy on version 2.1.2, because there is no dependencies, no requirements for this specific Python module. Pretty cool, right? Totally deserves your subscription. Now, let's take a look on another package. I'm not sure if you're familiar with HomeAssistant, and let me know if you like to see some videos here about HomeAssistant. This is one amazing application that can help to automate stuff in your home. And this is pretty cool. This project is amazing. And again, any project in PyPy, you can use the same approach. You can click on the release history over here. We can see that the current version is 2026.5.2, which was released on May 15th, 2026. But check this out. We have all the previous versions, and eventually they will change, or they were not using like the date as a standard since the beginning. You can see this list is long, right? Let's keep scrolling. Too much. See? This is a different format of versioning, and then they start using a different format for versioning. So, okay, similar idea. Can I do that double check? Definitely yes. We can use pip index versions and then the module name, HomeAssistant, and check this out. So let me resize this a little bit. We can see a lot of versions. The current one, the latest one, the moment I'm recording this video is 2025. Let me go to the top, 2025, or, oh, what is that? See, the current version, the latest version is 2026.5.2. And this little guy over here is telling me that the latest version available is 2025.1.4. Again, we have a lot of bonus over here, right? And you love those bonus. But check this out. My gut's telling me that this has something to do with the Python version. Because you remember, Python -- version. The version of Python that I'm using here is Python 3.12, okay? If I take a look on this version, or in this list, 2025.1.4. So let me take a look on this page again and see some information. One point that I would like to bring your attention here is this guy. So yeah, you're right, because the version 2026.5.2 has a requirement of Python greater than or equal 3.14.2, which is different from my version. My version is 3.12.9. In other words, I'm confident that in the version 2025.1.4, the Python 3.12 was a thing. So let's do a double check. 2025.1.4. So 2025.1.4. This is the version of January 24th, 2025. If we click over here, we can see the version is set now. And if we scroll down to the page, there you go. The requirement is Python 3.12.0 or greater than to that specific version. Currently, we have 3.12.9, then we are matching. Hey, Wally, what about the next version? Because this is 2025.1.4. So let me copy this to be simple. Command F, this one. After that version, like pre-release will not be on that list. We can definitely skip all of them. This is the version after. So let's click over here for the next version. There you go. Python 3.13.0. Again, once our version is 3.12, we cannot see, we are not allowed to see that specific version because of the requirements. Sometimes those projects, they will say, hey, this is supported to Python 3.12, 3.13, 3.10, and then yes, all those versions will be visible via this command. But in this case, we can realize that once you have a requirement about the Python version, this will be totally related to the version of Python that you have in this virtual environment. In other words, if, check this out. Let's go to the latest version, which is this one. And we can see the Python here is 3.14.2, equal or greater than that version. If I create a new virtual environment and assuming that I have a Python 3.14.2 or greater than this version, and I execute the same command like this, pip index version or versions HomeAssistant, I should be able to see in this list the latest version available, which is 2026.5.2. At this moment, I cannot because I don't have that requirement. I don't have that specific version of Python. Pretty cool. So once we have visibility just for this version, let's do some cool stuff. Similar idea as before. Let's suppose that I would like to see all the requirements or all the dependencies, not requirements, for this guy. I can run pip install HomeAssistant --dry run. This is gonna collect all the information using the latest version available for that specific Python version. We'll collect all the information about the dependencies and will let me know, hey, this application after deploying, or this Python module after deploy, will be installing this and this and this, or this list of requirements or Python modules. So let's wait and see. Pretty cool. We are here, and after all this command, we can see this would install Jinja 2 on version 3.1.5. Markup safe on version 3.0.3, and all those packets with the respective version. HomeAssistant will be here as well, and we can see HomeAssistant, the version is 2025.1.4. This is the specific version available for this specific Python version, okay? There is a match. Similar idea, if I rerun this command over here, I can see a huge list of different versions. Can I see the dependencies for different versions? Definitely yes. So let's run this one using the version 2020.12.0. Similar idea. This is going to download the metadata of this 2020.12.0 version. We'll check all the dependencies, and at the end of the process, will give me the list of packets for this specific version. And we realize that the list over here is shorter than the previous one. So check this out. This is the current version of the dependencies, because this makes totally sense, because before this application was not robust, was not bigger enough, and then all those dependencies was enough. But in the newer version, we have more features, and then we are consuming more modules, independent modules. So I believe you got the point. And this is pretty cool, because now, again, we can see this using Jinja 3.1.6, markup safe, eventually some additional packets. Eventually what can happen as well is some packets that was on this list over here will not be available in the newer lists, because we just changed the module, you know, and then this can happen. But I believe you got the point. And once again, pip list, no module install at all. So you can definitely play along and see all the dependencies, and definitely you can also play with all the different versions of your Python module. All right. Hey, Wally, final question. Is this going to work with any Python package that we can see from here? Definitely yes. So let me get one more. So let me pick anything here. Let's take a look on this. We can see the history. Yeah, this is maybe not a good one, but we can definitely give it a try. Music. Yeah, no version at all available for this guy, because all of them are pre-release. See? So let me pick a different one. This one, release history, just one. Probably only one version will be available or visible in that list. There you go. 0.1, 0.1. So again, this is pretty consistent. Definitely you can play along, and you already know all the Python modules that you use. Let me get one more here just to close up this one. Django. This is one amazing framework, and we can see all those versions over here. Definitely we can do something like this. And I'm not cleaning up the screen on purpose. See, similar idea. So Django 6.0.5, 6.0.5. And if we take a look on Python requirements, check this out. This is going to work on Python version 3.12 equal or greater than 3.12. In our case, we have 3.12.9. Then there you go. We can see all the versions up to the latest version, because our Python version is matching with the requirements that you can see on the PyPy website. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to join us in our Discord channel, also in our YouTube channel. If you are not yet subscribed, this is the right time. I hope you enjoy. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.